I've been on holiday, so I've got stacks of book mail. I am incredibly lucky to receive quite a bit of book mail. And this is what we've got. So I thought we'd open it together. I always feel super lucky that I do receive book mail. I'm like, how is this my life? I love books. And thank you to all the publishers and authors who do send me stuff, because you actually make me do a happy dance. You give me the dopamine that I need some days. So thank you so much. I do not in any way, shape or form take anything for granted. I really, really appreciate you all. So thank you so, so much. I am just going to get stuck in. Some of it is going to be pre-orders. Some of it's going to be my sub boxes. Open some book mail with me. This is going to be the August adult fairy loot book. If you haven't received yours, you need to scroll away, because I don't want to be the person who spoils this for you. I'm hoping, because I'm late doing this, that most of you have received yours anyway. I don't know what it is. Straight away, we've got beautiful top. Oh, I know what this is straight away. Look at that. Look at those edges. And I love a design that goes all the way around. It is Long Live Evil by Sarah Rees Brennan. This has been on my radar for ages. I desperately tried to get a proof copy of this and I failed, but I am so glad that it's shown up in a box, and I also have pre-ordered a different version of it because that's me. So this is a different colourway. The original is purple. Love those edges. Beautiful, beautiful end papers. And we've got different ones on the front and back. Oh, I love this. I love a naked cover. It is my weakness. This is definitely giving Game of Thrones. I love how this looks like a traditional fairy tale book. I don't think that this is signed. I might be wrong. It isn't signed. There is a bound author's letter, and I don't mind not having signed books, to be honest. We also have a reversible dust jacket on there. I think you've done a great job there, Fairy Loot. That really is a beautiful edition. This looks like publisher mail. I've also just... do you hate it when you're filming and then suddenly you realise, oh, I've got a spot there? Yeah, I'm not a fan. I have pre-opened, not looked, but I've pre-opened because I'm a mess at opening things. I don't know who this is from. Oh, it's from Vintage. I am very excited for this book. It is. I just had to go on a pronunciation guide and it may not even right. It's Nephi. And this is by Nephi by Rachel Louise Driscoll. It sounds so, so good. A young Victorian Egyptologist, a family riven by tragedy, one chance to atone the sins of the past. Quiet and reserved, Clemmy is happy in the background. Although her parents may overlook her talents, her ability to read hieroglyphs makes her invaluable at the Egyptian relic parties, which have made her father the toast of Victorian society. Gotta love a Victorian man, haven't you? But at one such party, the words Clemmy interprets from an unusual amulet strike fear into her heart. The beautiful and dangerous glyphs she holds in her hands will change her life forever. 5 years later, Clemmy arrives in Egypt on a mission to save what remains of her family. The childhood game she used to play about the immortal sisters Isis and Nephi has taken on a devastating resonance, and it is only by following Nephi's story that she can undo the mistakes of the past. On her journey up the Nile, she will meet unexpected allies and enemies, along with long buried secrets and betrayals. Clemmy will be forced to step into the light. I think this sounds so good. Thank you so much to Vintage for sending me this. This is out in February 25. I am very, very excited for this one. I've got quite a few parcels from Pam Macmillan, so I'm going to do those later together. I've got an Amazon package and I can't remember doing an Amazon order. I'm really confused. This is Wisteria by Adeline Grace. I've just finished this book. It was a 5-star read for me. Absolutely loved it. It was so bittersweet because I have loved this series. I must have pre-ordered this on Amazon, and I also pre-ordered it with Waterstones, and I do love this colour though. The Waterstones one is purple. I'm really into this colour. I think that, yeah, so the first editions came with this gorgeous foiling. I don't know if they're still available. I think it was a case of once the first print's gone, it's gone. But I have another copy of Wisteria. I do this all the time. I do it all the time. I've also got the Fairy Loot edition coming, so what everybody needs in their life. I mean, I've only got like 5 copies of Belladonna, so having 3 copies of Wisteria is probably fine. This is from HarperCollins. I think that this is a pre-order. If it is the pre-order that I think it is, I'm very, very excited. Had not pre-opened that and I messed it up. Oh, it is. It is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. This is the special edition. Look at the pretty foiling. I love that the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore has got that beautiful foiling on the paperback right now. So this is the special edition that they just did. I loved this book so much. Look at those edges. We've got solid orange at the bottom and top, but you know I'm a sucker for a naked cover, and I think that this is beautiful. Look at the foiling. Beautiful end papers. Oh, I love it. And I'm really hoping that they're going to follow through with this design so that they all line up together. This became this. And this is the follow-up. You definitely need. These are the ultimate autumn read. I love them. Got Waterstones pre-order. I think this is going to be. Is it my only Waterstones? Yep. This, I think I know what it is going to be. And I was really, really good. I did a big pre-order. And this time I used a book token and I used points. I did a massive pre-order and I'm very proud of myself because usually I don't use any of my points up because I'm stupid. I need a drink. Constant need to flex my feet. Maybe it's my age. Oh, I've been really excited for this book and I love the design. It is Tales of a Monstrous Heart by Jennifer Delaney. Does that not look like the most gothic beauty you have seen in a while? I was so hoping that this was going to be a special edition or turn up in a book box. But it seems not to be the case. I really hope that it does turn up as a special edition in the future because I think it would just work so well. It's a gorgeous book. Let me read you the blurb. Be careful of the dark and those that call it friend. Catherine Woodrow is Fae, and all she wants is to graduate from the Institute of Magic. But when the prejudiced Mortal Council threaten her position at the Institute, she is left with only one option, accept a mage partnership with the elusive Lord Blackthorn. I mean, I'm in. He sounds like a dream already. Emrys Blackthorn, such a Welsh name, is a riddle Cat is fearful of solving. The mysterious cursed war hero with his stormy eyes and unpredictable ways. Total I can fix him vibes. Leaves Cat with more questions than answers. What she does know is that she is irresistibly drawn to him, no matter how forbidden it might be. When a string of murders and Fae disappearances herald the return of dark magic, Cat and Emrys are thrown into a world of ancient books that hide hideous monsters, dark fiends who play with nightmares, and mortal men who wish nothing more than to see them both burn. But what haunts them both are secrets even ghosts dare not whisper, while insidious shadows lick their teeth and sharpen their claws, waiting for the moment that all tales will come to light, even the monstrous ones. Just an absolute piece of me. I know I'm gonna love this book. This looks like publisher mail from Alison and Busby. It is Escape to Pumpkin Cottage by Anna and Jackie Burns. They are a mother and daughter writing duo. I believe they're Welsh, fellow Welshie. I don't know why I did that, but oh look, it's got a cute please do not disturb. And this, I was not expecting a white hardback, but I'm actually really into that. How autumnal does this cover look? It sounds utterly perfect for autumn. Escape to Pumpkin Cottage is out on September the 19th. Thank you so much to Alison and Busby for sending me this book. I'm going to read you the blurb. Everything you need for your B&B stay. A warm welcome, a hot love interest and a heated rivalry. I'm in. Pippa Mason is ready for a fresh start. She has bought Pumpkin Cottage in the picturesque Wye Valley village of Riverdene. I love the Wye Valley, where her late mother grew up, and plans to renovate the rundown bed and breakfast into the business of her dreams. Adjusting to her new life on the Welsh-English border might take time, but Pippa is settling into village life and starting to fall for the charms of local Jake when problems start coming thick and fast. Jenny Foster has enough on her plate running Riverside Lodge, as well as managing her husband Phil's diagnosis of early onset dementia. She did not need the threat of another B&B on her doorstep. When a spat between Pippa and Jenny escalates and an autumn storm brings matters to a head, they will have to see if Riverdene is big enough for the both of them. I think this one is going to make me laugh, but I am also probably going to sob my eyes out. Like I said, this is out on September the 19th. Thank you so much to Alison and Busby for sending me this. I am not going to show you the envelope because there is a dress on the back, but I think I know what this is, and I am super excited. I entered a competition on TikTok with the lovely Maggie. I will tag them. If you're watching this on TikTok, go and give them a follow. They are such a lovely human. They had a little competition to win a beautiful Waterstones edition of Lady Macbeth. It is signed by Ava Reid and it just came and it is beautiful. Thank you so much. Love those end papers. Thank you so much, Maggie. I know that's not your real name, but thank you so much. Next up is publisher mail. It is from Vintage. Thank you so much, Vintage. Oh, it is Nexus by Yuval Noah Harari. This is by the same author who wrote Sapiens. I adored Sapiens. It was such a good read. This is out in September. Well, it is September. Let me find the date for you. This is out on the 10th of September, and it sounds fascinating. It's a brief history of information networks from the Stone Age to AI. I think that is very timely. I think we're all at that point where we're really trying to work out if AI is a good or a bad thing. But maybe it's not a totally bad thing. Definitely some areas which I am never going to use AI for, but maybe this is going to reassure my brain a little bit that kind of we've always been dealing with change, and the way that information is provided changes all the time. I don't really talk about work, but I understand the importance of information and sources of information, and making sure that we do our best to make sure that we are getting sources from, we are questioning our sources of information. We should be questioning everything that we see on the internet, maybe even this. This is out on September the 10th, and I really am excited to read this. I also think this is one that my husband is going to love too. I'm almost at the end of the pile. If you're watching this in segments on TikTok, I have done a whole series on what I received in the mail when I was on holiday. Next up, I think this looks like publisher mail, but I can't see where it is from. Oh my gosh. This is from Head of Zeus, and this is the final instalment from Shauna Lawless. This is the final instalment in the Gleamsong series. I have loved this series. It is the perfect mix of mythology, magic, kingdom, politics. It is exquisitely written. This is the land of the living and the dead. Thank you so much, Head of Zeus. If you haven't read this series, then you absolutely need to. If Irish mythology, magic and kingdom politics are anything that you are interested in, then you need to pick up this series. Coming out on the 12th of September. I just cannot wait to get into this. I have actually already pre-ordered because so this is such a treat that Head of Zeus have sent this to me. Thank you so much. I have very luckily had, don't want to show my address, not one, not two, but 3 deliveries from the Pan Macmillan and the absolutely outstanding Book Break team. They are incredible. Thank you so much. I actually think I know what 2 of them are. So the first one is Celestial Monsters by Aidan Thomas. This is the second book in the duology. Second book. It's a duo, isn't it? Follow up to Sunbearer Trials, which I loved. Celestial Monsters is out on the 5th of September, and we are back in the same world. We have obsidian gods, vicious monsters, and a lot of other action. Teo, Aurelia and Naya have got to sort it all out. Really excited to read this. Out on the 5th of September. The paperback of Bookshops and Bone Dust. I'm on a blog tour for this on the 7th of September, and this comes out on the 5th of September in paperback. I am such a Travis Baldry stan, and I don't mind saying it. Whatever they write, I am going to read it. The books Legends and Lattes and Bookshops and Bone Dust, which is actually a prequel to Legends and Lattes, are just such hugs in books. And what's really, really incredible about these books are that the main characters are exceptional, but what's really magical are the side quests, the side characters, and Travis Baldry manages to make them incredible. I love this. Thank you so much. And if you want to see my review of this, have a look on my picture app on the 7th of September, because I will be sharing again. So I did not know I was getting this, but I was part of the cover reveal, The Romantic Tragedies of a Drama King by Harry Trevaldwyn. Harry Trevaldwyn. If I said that wrong, I'm really, really sorry, but I did try really hard. This is the first YA novel from Harry, and it is described as Louise Renison meets Bridget Jones's diary. I just think that sounds incredible. I loved the Louise Renison books. So it's YA, it's publishing on the 30th of January 2025, and it is part of the First Ink imprint. Some amazing books coming out from this imprint. I am very excited to read Elle McNichol's Some Like It Cold. Aidan Thomas is now on this imprint, and exciting times at Pam Macmillan. I'm going to read you the blurb for The Romantic Tragedies of a Drama King. Patch has decided that this is the year he will get a boyfriend, so it's goodbye to his French pen pal Jean-Pierre and hello to the world. Only finding a boyfriend isn't... I should have waited longer. Only finding a boyfriend isn't as easy as he'd hoped, until fate finally intervenes and two new mysterious boys have also joined the drama club. Peter, who's just moved from New York, and Sam. Patch is confident that one of them, although either of them will do, will be his first boyfriend. Thank you very much. Armed with his single mum's outdated self-help books, his over-supportive best friend Jean, his endlessly wise English teacher, and an alarming level of self-confidence, Patch is confident that this mission will be a complete success. I am already in love with this book. It sounds incredible. I have such a soft spot for a rom-com, and I cannot wait to read this. And that is what Pam Macmillan sent me. So thank you very, very much, Pam Macmillan. This has been a whopper of a video. I do not normally get that much book mail. It was just that I'd been away on holiday. I've also had like some weird things going on with my ears, so I haven't wanted to film. And I just enjoy sharing the love and sharing the book mail with you. If these videos are something that you like, please think about liking, commenting and subscribing. It would make me do happy dances, and it would make this little green ghosty behind me do happy dances. As always, take care of yourselves and bye.